So because this is bare and it doesn't have that cover over it, so pretend we're like hitting contact, right? Because I don't want to scratch the bare lens. So I'm going to start once, and you can recording, so you can, and I like when they record because they can always go back and listen to what I said.
Yes.
So anybody want to record?
Yeah,
Them phones out said, y'all like to record everything else. People fighting, music concerts. So we're going to go into contact. We're not going to hover, but for sake of this, we don't want to expose the lens to the tooth. So remember, this is my screen. This is my steering wheel. This is my windshield, and this is my steering wheel. This wand. Soon as I can visibly see on the screen that this camera is looking at the distal of the terminal molar, I'm going to turn it on by clicking either the right or the left clicker. Okay, I'm there. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to look at the screen the entire time. As soon as it's on, I'm going to go flat, 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 all the way around. And then I'm at the interiors. When I'm at the interiors, I'm not going to go horizontal. I'm going to go keeping it straight all the way around. And then I can scan. I'm scanning the distal of the other side. And then I'm going to go to the lingual. So the order of operation is occlusal, lingual, and then buccal. As soon as I get to the other side, I'm going to tilt it. And then I'm going to stand my wand up. And I'm going to get the lingual all the way around. Remember, it's a camera, so you want to get the margins and those edges all the way around. Because if this patient has crowding on the lingual, I can twist it and get those missed avoided areas. So I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to lay it back on the molar. Because if I go straight from lingual to the buccal, it's going to skip it. It's not going to know. It needs to see a molar. The molar is like your start and stopping point. So if you ever get lost, lay it on a molar, and it's going to find out where it's at. It's like lost and found. So I'm going to go from the lingual, land on that molar for a second, and then I'm going to roll it to the buccal, flare out the cheek, and tell the patient, go ahead and bite down, because when it bites down, it drops it in there, and I'm able to get tissue and anatomy. So as I'm going to the buccal, I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to pinch it. Why do you think I'm pinching it here? It gives me control, and it prevents it from slipping out. And then I'm going to go all the way around on the buccal. Now, as I'm getting to the curve, you notice that my camera is peeked out this way. It's taking pictures of her. Yeah. So as I turn that curve, what do I do with the steering wheel as I'm going to the curve? I start to turn it. So then I start to bring this flat. So I'm able to get it here. I go on my incisal edges, and I roll it. I want to roll it because I want to capture any tartar. And then I want to capture these anterior edges. Okay? Do I keep going on the buccal? But my hand is going to break. So then I'm going to hop out. I'm not going to turn it off. I'm going to land on that molar. I'm going to roll and tell the patient, go ahead and lower your teeth. Perfect. And it's keeping me steady. It's not slipping out. And then sometimes if we're just pressing hard, it can hurt. This could hurt them. So this allows me to kind of back off where the hurting points are. That's why I want you to scan yourself. And then we're going to go all the way around, going to the curve, bringing it flat, rolling those incisal edges, turn it off. Same thing for the upper. So as I'm scanning the upper, I like this because it doesn't flop back down. I'm going to look at the screen. I'm going to go all the way around, flat, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. My stopping point, and then where I'm going to go. Which surface next?
Lingual.
Oh, lady butts. Occlusal, lingual, buccal. Then I'm going to go to the lingual. It's like a torque wrench. You ever see somebody do like a torque wrench?
Yeah.
Tightening something is exactly almost kind of like that same motion. So I'm going to start here, and we're going to go all the way around. Let me stop doing the tutu. And I'm going to go all the way around. Then I'm going to land back on that occlusal, flat, not hovering. Then I'm going to go where? Buccal. Then I'm going to hold it. I'm going to switch hands because I'm right-handed. I'm going to take this one and then let this be my guide and go all the way around. Because then when you get to the lips right here, I can just kind of, this is going to hurt right here if we're putting pressure on it. So this allows me to control the pressure.
Okay.
Then I'm going to roll on those anterior edges. Hop out, keep it on. Land on that molar. Where I'm going to go? All the way around. What I'm going to do next? We're done. We're going to roll on those incisal edges. Okay? Done. Now we've got to catch the bite. The patient is laying down. Now it's time to capture bite. We're going to sit the patient up. Because what happens with the bite whenever they're laying down? What happens with what's called gravity? So if I'm laying down, my jaw's going to go, boop.
Yeah.
So you want to sit them up because their bite is in optimal occlusion. Okay? So they're sitting up. You ain't got to sit all the way up. You just kind of like a laid back sit up. And we're going to tell the patient to go ahead and open up. You're not going to use your finger because there's already enough room in the mouth with this. No Vaseline on the lips because Vaseline can get on my wand lens and now the light can't even see. Open up. Go ahead and close down so now they're biting down. It says, I need you biting down the entire, because if they open up a millimeter while you're scanning the bite, you're going to have to rescan. So and then you're going to go up and down. You're going to go lower margin, upper margin, like you're painting. You don't want to go past the first bicuspid because when the lab gets it, if you do 8 or 9, it's going to look like a crosshair. And they're going to be like, you can't see it. We're just getting the bite in the posterior. Now, let's say that they're missing teeth right here. Let's say these two are missing and you're trying to get it. And when you go to scan, it won't get it. Kind of come to the front right here on that first bicuspid and just go. It just needs to see teeth first. And you scan and you'll catch it and it'll catch it. Okay? So you turn it off. So you turn it on, retract, bite down, scan, up and down, up and down. And then you'll see when the scan catches, turn it off. You're going to go to the other side, open up, retract, have them bite down, up and down, up and down, up and down, turn it off. You're done. Done. You got it.